Craig, what are you doing in the gym today?
I don't know. All I know is it's got to involve a juicy pump. Your bum's in it. Hello there guys, and welcome back to another one with us, the Review Bros, and today we're going to be reviewing a non-stim pump formula by More Formula. It's called Juicy Pump. Will we be getting a juicy pump is the question we're going to be asking as we cover the taste, the price, the label and the effects. We really like their stimulant pre-workout. I believe it was called Bangarang. I think we done that last year. Really good stuff. So is this one going to be equally as liked? Will we like it more? Who knows? But if you're new here, please do hit the sub button if you like the video. Give it a like if you like it. Let us know your thoughts down below on this product and anything else you want to see us review. Let's get into it. We are into that taste and mixability segment, and we've got the one and only flavour, obviously, passion fruit pineapple. So how's it going to taste? It's a nice big 20.5 gram serving amount, so obviously we'll whack that in. And the mixability, as with all pump formulas, particularly stacked ones, it's not the best we've ever seen, but it's one of those ones where you just sort of give it a shake after every couple of sips and it mixes up as you go. But it's not the end of the world, we can get it done. Let's do a little flavour test for you though. Tasty, really tasty. A nice sweet flavour, there's not really any sourness to it. Nice sweet, fruity flavour, I'd say, yeah, accurate. Not got really any complaints with that one. I'll give it one more sip and then I'll try and come to a conclusion for you on my little score. Yeah, I really like it. Really smooth. I'm happy to give that a 9 out of 10. Like, yeah, just doesn't even taste like a pre-workout. It tastes like just a genuinely enjoyable drink. There is one thing to note, and they have made note of it on their own lid. It says, attention, clumping is totally normal due to high volume of hydroscopic ingredients. If it clumps, then it pumps. And that's what we've always said on the channel. That's what we heavily believe in. And, you get some consumers that are a bit confused. They see a bit of clumping in the tub. They think the pre-workout's, gone off or it's not going to work or some weird business is going on. But don't be fooled. It's just some ingredients that pull moisture out of the air, hyperhydrating type ingredients that can cause this clumping. But once it's in the water, once you give it a stir, you can drink it just like any other pre-workout. So don't let it panic you. And yes, it is clumping a little bit in here, but it's soft clumps. They very easily break up as you put the scooper in. It's not gonna ruin your experience. Just thought I'd let you know. But yeah, really good on the taste and flavouring systems. Let's move into price. So if you want to pick this up, you can head over to their official website, moreformula.com, where you can use our discount code RB10. That'll knock off 10%. You can pick up this 20 serving tub for $32.39, and when you break that down into individual serving amounts, it comes to £1.62. And when you put that on our consistent pricing scale that measures how expensive pre-workouts are from across the world, it falls in at a bang average 5 out of 10. So it's priced exactly around the average on today's market for a pre-workout. So we're going to be asking that classic question. Is it going to be better than average pre-workout or worse than average pre-workout? We could be getting good bang for buck here. So stay tuned and we'll find out together. Okay, let's get into the labels. So what are we getting in this 20.5 gram serving scooper? Well, we've got L-citrulline pure at 6 grams. Lovely, love it. That is the dose we look for. It's the dose most people look for these days. 6 grams of pure L-citrulline, which is going to bump up nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream, increasing those veins, increasing the blood flow, making it easier to get a pump. And obviously what comes with that? Nutrient delivery, increased performance, all the good stuff. Then we move down to glycosized trademark version of glycerol at 3 grams. Again, a really nice dose. That is the ingredient that's mostly responsible for the clumping in pump formulas or any pre-workouts these days. But the reason it does that is because, like I mentioned, it pulls moisture and water into the muscle cell, hyperhydration. Again, what's going to come with that is increased endurance and obviously increased pump. Then we move down to betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams. Again, lovely dose. I really like the dose in here, guys. This is going to help with, well, it's a bit of a jack of all trades. It's going to help with pumps, power, performance. Like to see it. Then we move down to taurine, 2 grams. Again, a really nice dose. Normally only see about a gram. Again, a bit of a jack of all trades amino. It's going to help with some energy production within the body, some cognition, and electrolyte balancing and pump hydration. And then we move down to nitrosogene, which is a registered form of inositol enhanced bonded arginine silicate at 1.5 grams. I keep saying it, really, really, really nice dose. Expensive ingredient. Now what that is, that's a more fancy pants version of L-arginine. And I don't know if you know, but L-arginine is the precursor to L-citrulline, but the body tends to process L-citrulline better for pumps. L-arginine, however, when it's in this form, is much more effective. It's much more stable in the bloodstream. It just does the job better. So it's going to pair up with the L-citrulline to increase blood flow even further. You know, bump up those nitric oxide levels even further. So love to see it. What a deadly combo. Then we move down to L-tyrosine at a gram. Nice dose, going to help with focus and cognition. Same can be said actually for alpha GPC at 1 gram. Very rare that you see it at a gram. Holy moly, really nice dose. You're going to obviously yield 500 milligrams of choline from that. Again, focus, clarity, cognition, increased performance, all what you look for. Then let's move down to a Mento pump, another registered ingredient, 200 milligrams, pretty sweet dose. You see this anything from 100 to 300, a bit of a jack of all trades, but the reason we're looking at it is for its pump inducing capability. So, you know, that's what we're here for at the end of the day. So yeah, we're looking to see what we can get from this combo. Then we've got astrogene, 50 milligrams. That's going to help with the uptake and absorption of all these ingredients. And then we wrap off with hubzine A, 200 micrograms, which again is going to help with focus, memory, cognition. So this is I really like this formula. You know, if I was going to put together a non-stim pump formula, my own label wouldn't be too far from this, to be quite honest with you guys. Really, really good label. Like, honestly, on paper, for a non-stim pump formula, 9 out of 10, 8, 9 out of 10, it's really up there. So it's going to come down to how it translates into real world training, as you guys know. What it's claiming on the side here is intense focus, crazy pumps, and obviously stimulant free, which it is. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely got the formula there for it, but let's see how it comes together. Okay, let's talk effects of juicy pump, and let's cut straight to the chase. Do we get a juicy pump with this product? The answer is hell yes, you do. It comes together just as good as the label. Like I said, I'd give the label a good 8 to 9 out of 10 in terms of stim-free pre-workouts these days. You know, personal preference for us in stim-free pre-workouts, we do like beta-alanine to give that sense of stimulation, even though obviously it's not a stimulant, you do feel something from it, so you can feel the pre-workout kicking in. But apart from that, you know, that's personal preference, isn't it? So if you don't like beta-alanine, you're going to give it a thumbs up. So just a point worth mentioning for us specifically. But that aside, this pre-workout is one of our all-time favourite stimulant-free pump formulas. Why, you ask? Because it's ticking pretty much every box you'd want from a stim-free pre-workout. You're getting your nootropics at mega dosages, you're getting your vasodilating ingredients, you're getting your hyperhydrating ingredients, all at good doses. You've got your digestive aid in there. What more can you want? You know, I'm talking quite labelly here, but like I mentioned, it does come together in real life exactly like that. You do get the nice mood elevation, a nice in the zone feeling. So it's not quite, what I'm getting at is when you take it, you almost feel like you've had a stimulant pre-workout because it gets your brain geared up, it switches you on. Obviously you don't get any physical energy from it, but you definitely get that switched on, mentally alert feeling. So it will sort of clear out any brain fog that you do have, which will then enable you to get that mind to muscle connection when you're training, which will then enable you to build up those juicy, nasty pumps. Now, like I mentioned, it does get you that vascular, dry, contractionary pump, but also that fluffy, hyperhydrated Michelin Man type appearance from that 3 grams of glycerol, the betaine, the taurine, all of those types of ingredients that hydrate you and swell up your muscles. And yeah, today specifically, my 3rd time using it, had an absolutely nasty shoulder pump.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
Honestly, more plates, more dates style shoulder pump. It was 10 out of 10. So yeah, honestly, I really can't fault this product. Other than, like I said, the beta-alanine, which is totally discretionary, the rest of it is absolutely top tier stuff. Now, I do recommend it heavily for that price point, with that discount code, it brings it in line with a 5 out of 10, you know, a middle ground, averagely priced pre-workout. But this is far above average in terms of the effects. Really, really top tier stuff. You know, we are seeing pump formulas that are sort of like 25, 30 grams. This one's 20.5, but let me tell you, it uses all of that 20.5 grams to the best of its capabilities. You know, it really doesn't leave any stone unturned when it concerns pumps in the gym. So yeah, some of the nastiest pumps I've got. It is quite hard to review pumps, I'm not going to lie, we say it a lot, there's so many variables, you know, the weather, hydration, how much you've eaten, how well you've slept, what type of training you're doing, but this one's been very consistent every time. Really nasty contractional pumps. Same for me and Aaron, so I can't really sniff it, to be honest, guys. I would recommend it as a, you know, if you're in the market for a stim-free pre-workout, this you should definitely shortlist and give it a close look. I mean, the only downside is, I guess, it does just come in one flavour. So if you're not a big fan of passion fruit pineapple, you know, will that put you off? Depends how much you value flavouring when it concerns your pre-workouts. But that aside, really, really like it. Absolutely top tier stuff. Perfect for stim breaks because you do get that nootropic side of things, the switched on mental side of it, as well as those pumps. But what you also get, which a lot of people could perhaps look over, and they're not even claiming it on here, is endurance, because a couple of those ingredients in there, well, more than a couple, are going to help with your overall performance and endurance in the gym. Not just from a visual, off the mirror, oh, I've got a pump superficially standpoint, but from it's physically going to help you in the gym to train longer, to lift heavier, to feel better. So there are actual genuine benefits from it. It's not just, you know, oh, I look pumped today. So yeah, I think I've waffled enough, guys. Really top tier stimulant free pump formula. Not much to sniff at about it, definitely worth the price point, definitely shortlist it. But yeah, let us know your thoughts down below. Is this one you'd pick up? What's your favourite pump formula? What other ones do you want to see us review? All the usuals, and as always, stay pumped.